Alright guys, so first of all meet my buddy. And he always shouts in the middle of like anywhere. So this is a vlog specifically related to a lens, which I won't talk about it right now because give me a second, alright? Just have patience. So that lens is very cheap, and that is what I want to think, like in 2019, should you save some money and get that lens, or you should not save some money and get that other lens, which is the same, but yeah, let's talk about it. Alright, so for this lens test, we are near the riverside actually, and there are rail tracks as well. There's a lot of traffic, so yeah, this microphone I'm using currently, haven't done the review yet, but I'll be doing it soon, so stay tuned for that. Not only I'm going to shoot photos, not only photos like cinematic b-rolls, all of those things, I'm going to do it with all that lens and show you the raw, like no color correction, nothing. I might put the black bars and all, we'll see about that, but no color correction first of all. And we'll be throwing up some portraits, and we'll be seeing how the sharpness of the lens is. I'll be using the standard color profile throughout, like I'm using it right now, but I know how that lens is, and I can say that you yeah, I'll talk about the lens later. So first let's shoot something. All right. Alright, what's up guys? So whatever you saw was, first of all, why the reason I didn't color corrected any of the image, like no color correction, no black bars, whatever, is just because I wanted to show you the raw, like, you know, the colors that this lens produced. So that's why I didn't do any color correction. Let's get rid of that, all those things, and let's talk about this lens that I shot everything with. So here it is, the Yongnuo 50mm f1.8. and this is the cheapest prime lens that you can get in the market. This lens costs around like 4,000 rupees or $50, something like that. I'll have the link below if you want to buy this, but I recommend don't buy this lens. And this lens is great, like only specs wise, but when it comes to functionality and all of those necessary things why you buy a new lens, this lens is you know, it's useless. Let me explain. So first of all, I just hate this flip out screen. It distracts me, okay? I think I'm the only vlogger which has a flip out screen, but I don't use it. Okay, anyways, this lens is very cheap, as I told you right now. It's only like 4,000 rupees. This lens has f1.8. It's a very fast aperture. This lens has 50mm, so it's great for portrait photography. This focal length is great. The compression that you get with this focal length is great. It's not that big like a 200mm, but still it's great. And when you compare with such fast aperture, it gives a very blurry, nice shallow depth of field. Even the Canon lens is very cheap, but this is the cheapest lens you can buy if you want a fast aperture lens. But I gotta say that in terms of quality of the pictures and videos, all of those things, this lens is not that great. Even for autofocus and all those, all the functionality and optical things, all of those things, this lens is not that great. Okay, first let's talk about the sharpness. This lens is not that sharp. My kit lens is it's sharper compared to this lens. So I'll just show you a photograph. So here is one image. You can see this image was shot wide open f1.8 and it looks pretty great. Now here is the same image shot with f5.6 and look at this image. This image is still not that sharp. If you zoom in a little bit, you'll be seeing that it's not that sharp compared to any even if you compare to a Canon prime lens. I have used that lens, not that much, but I have used and I remember how sharp that lens is. So That's why I can say that this lens is not that sharp compared to Canon. But if you think that okay, I'll just I'll increase the sharpness later, I just want this cheap lens because it has great autofocus, it's not. This lens makes a hell lot of noise. Even the Canon lens also makes a very noise. It's too noisy, and especially when you are, even if you're taking any photo like very low light photography, and if you want to nail the focus, you have to use manual focusing. Why? Because this lens does not focus that well when it comes to low light. So if I try to like do, see, it didn't focus. See, and even the lens cap is off. It's completely wide open. It's not focusing. If I focus on the camera, no, it didn't. It hunts a lot. It is a hunting beast. Yeah. But obviously, if you have a very bright sunny day, whatever, and if you focus, it locks the focus very fast. Completely thrown this out of focus, and it is a little bit slow compared to the Canon lens. Let me just go into video mode. So I'll just make it f5. I will go back to photo mode. I think it'll be hard to catch that aperture noise, but let's try that. It changed the aperture and it is noisy, and mostly when a lens changes aperture, it does not make that much of noise. And if you are using like a shotgun mic, which you shouldn't, if you're using autofocus and stuff, this mic will definitely catch noise, and your audio will get ruined for sure. Oh, I remembered something. Like, I was doing a very important shoot. I'm gonna recreate this. Let me just turn the autofocus off. So I was shooting, and everything was beautiful in focus, but suddenly this lens thought that everything is looking so beautiful, I just can't watch it, so I'm gonna turn everything out of focus. Like, this was the scene, and I was thinking, obviously I stopped recording, and I was like, what is happening? I had to like turn on the manual focus, and then I had to manually focus it, and after that I had to manually pull focus because I couldn't rely on this autofocus. It's not that great when it comes to autofocus and the speed of the autofocus especially. But still, if something like, you know, if you're spending money and still if you're not getting a great product, it's better not to buy that product. So I would say don't go for this product, never ever. So yeah, at the end, great lens, but it's not that great, so I'm gonna keep this side forever in my life. No. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog, this little review of this lens. And yeah, again, if you still want to buy this just for making videos for YouTube, it's fine. But if you're going for like photography thing, don't go for this lens. Check out the link in the description below. Make sure you like this video and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss videos, because I have planned a lot of vlogs for you guys, and it is going to be very interesting, and maybe something that no one has ever thought of. Maybe, I don't know. Hit the bell, see you in the next video, and peace out.